Hey guys, it's Louis here, and today we are going on a wild ride down Plastic Avenue as we take a look back at some of the slightly weird, unusual, and in some cases just downright creepy accessories and peripherals made for the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and all the models of DS. Okay, anyway, into the video. Okay, so starting off our list countdown today at number 5, we are shooting right back to the 90s with the Game Boy printer and camera. So the Game Boy printer was an accessory that connected by the link cable port, I believe, and the Game Boy camera slid into the game pack slot, and you could use it to effectively take pictures of yourself, and then using a thermal paper, it exposed the paper with the printer and it printed in black and white, and the image quality that you get from it is horrendous, and I have no idea why you'd choose to use it, but apparently you can print out things from games, and you can print out from Pokemon Red and Blue for some reason. I'm honestly not sure what you would print out from that game, but oh well. Anyway, it was discontinued in 2003, so it had a pretty long lifespan. Anyway, on to our next item. Okay, so cruising in at number 4, we have the Guitar Hero On Tour controller for the DS Lite and DS Original, I think. And the way this basically works is, you've all seen the Guitar Hero controller, you know, it's got the buttons, it's got the weird flat thing, you strum it, you try and get U-Rock to appear on the screen. I was rubbish at Guitar Hero, but anyway, you have a little grip thing, which is just like the fretboard, and you slide it onto the DS, and then it's got 4 buttons on it that you can press, and then there's a little plectrum-shaped stylus that you can, like, strum the screen with. It's really strange, to be honest. It's worth literally nothing nowadays, and you can find them in, like, the bargain bins at game stores if you... Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they've all been eradicated at this point. But anyway, it's pretty useless. It was only compatible with about 3 Guitar Hero games that were made for the DS and that were not very successful. I think it's definitely discontinued, but anyway, on to our next item. So the third accessory is for the DS Lite, and it is a rumble pack, and this one was rarely used for any games. So you might be sat there, you know, just holding your DS, playing a bit of New Super Mario Bros, and you might think, do you know what would make this experience so much better? If the DS literally shook so much that it made the buttons rattle whenever you jumped. And that's what the DS Rumble Pack basically introduces. It was compatible with very few games. I'm pretty sure the main one and the best-selling one was Metroid Pinball, so that tells you pretty much all the story. All the main Mario games weren't compatible. It wasn't compatible with Mario 64 DS. It wasn't compatible with Rocket Slime or any of those games, but it was, well, it's a concept that started on the N64 vibrating controllers. I mean, the PlayStation's got it with the DualShock, obviously. The Wii has it. Loads of controllers have rumble nowadays, but it's pointless, really, isn't it? It's not that immersive. Anyway, it was a nice touch from Nintendo, but completely and utterly pointless, and no one bought or wanted to buy it. Okay, so getting close to the top spot now. Second on our list is taken by the DS Lite camera. So the DS camera, well, the DSi already has a camera, you might say. Well, this was before the DSi even came out, right? This is when the DS Lite was the latest Nintendo handheld. It didn't have a camera. Who wanted a camera? No one. No one even cared. So Nintendo decided to release in Japan the Nintendo DS Lite camera, and you slid it into the Game Boy Advance slot. It was an option pack, they called it, and it had a little ball thing with a camera in it, and you held the DS like a book, and you held it open, you pointed it at your face, and then you loaded up the one compatible game. And that's right, you've heard of brain training, now we bring you face training. And that's right, that was a real game released in Japan, the only game compatible with the Nintendo DS Lite camera. And you hold the DS like a book, it shows you a little face on one side and your face on the other side, and it detects your expression and teaches you how to do a workout with your face muscles, which is, apparently you need to do that. It sounds really pointless to me. It's no wonder that they hardly sold any of it, to be honest. Now, this final one, I have to warn you, it's weird. Really weird. Like, if this was like the regular stuff Nintendo releases in Japan, pretty weird, it'd be like that. Anyway, at top spot is the sedate boy. That's right, you heard me correctly, sedate, as in, you know, give anaesthetic stuff. So, I don't even know where to start with this one. It's an accessory for the Game Boy, as you can tell from the boy at the end of the name, which Nintendo added to literally everything they sold for about 5 years. And you plug it into the audio jack. It's a wire. It goes to a headset, and the headset is pretty normal looking. It looks like a basic 90s cheapo headset, except this one was released only in like a few hospitals in Japan. Yeah, hospitals. This was to sedate a child before an operation, and it had like a mask that delivered an anaesthetic so that you could play Tetris on your Game Boy and it'd deliver an anaesthetic while you were playing on it. Apparently to distract the child. That'd just be terrifying. Could you imagine all the shapes would be going all weird? Why would you want that? Like, God, that would be an incredibly strange experience. But let me tell you now, when the pets take over the world and start, you know, putting down humans, let me tell you, that is the way that I want to go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm off to prepare my will in case, you know, my cat gets any ideas from watching this video. But anyway, if you'd subscribe, that would be a lot of help. But anyway, I don't care. Bye.